this ridge line you see here, right here, right, that is our 85 million year old impact crater. Look at Jacob. He's just hanging his shit out there as happy as he could be. This is our symbolic journey up to Mount Cheaha, elevation 2,135 feet, the highest point in Alabama. And I just wanted to show you guys that. The Cheaha River. And there's the crater rising above the river. Interesting thing about Cheaha, when you look at the map, is it's in between the Cheaha. So you see me crossing the Cheaha, right? It's in between the Cheaha and then what forms the what is that? The Tallapoosa. It's between these two major river corridors that then form the Alabama River that meet up just right here at this impact crater just south of it. So Cheaha, as the high point, is up above that, in the middle of it. And so we begin here. I'm turning the camera around because they've got their typical Wetumpka police parked there, and I don't want him to see me fucking talking to people while I'm driving. I'm doing it anyway, just not always to the camera. So if you follow me here, I'll try to get a map place when I stopped. These two rivers meet here just south of this impact crater. And now we're in between the one river, well, we're in between both, and we're gonna head up to the highest point in Alabama, which when you look at the map is also right between these river systems, sort of in the middle. We have any old graveyard fans? So headed up to Mount Cheaha today, and oh gosh, those look broke open. I guess we've got some maybe Confederate vets or something over there. What's that say? 1834 Robins. I saw this. I turned around. We're here. Highway 60. No, we're in Coosa County now. I don't know what the number changed to. But we're in what would have been described in the Chronicles as Coosa's territory, Coosa County, by the Coosa River. What comes to mind is this. It's been a while since I've been through this particular area. Is anyone who says that wasp, get off. Oh, those are orange ants. Ow. Ow. Fucking cow ants. It's not a wasp. Ow. All right, let's keep rolling. Anybody that tells me, banana spider just missed me, that tells me that all of the earthworks in Alabama, those suckers sting, have been well mapped. Yeah, they haven't driven through here. It's usually I'll get sad at things like that, but man, they really sting, don't they? Whoa, it's like a burn. But my reaction was laughing. It's just there's earthwork on top of earthwork on top of earthwork. You know, when you know what to look for. Yeah, it's a beautiful part of Alabama, and of course, having the DeSoto Chronicles validate for us. Watch the spiderweb this time. How many people were here? Spiders, gatekeepers. They described passing 10 and 12 towns every day for 23 days, you know? Really is a beautiful area. I'm not trying to do any videos while I'm driving. There's so much stuff I wish I had stopped to take photos of. But this is a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. And still somewhat unpopulated and protected. from Coosa County. That's where we're headed. Well, there's a lot of stairs, but here's the view, blotted by that fucking tower. From inside, the old Conservation Corps observation tower here at Mount Cheaha. There's a couple of, I've been told, more scenic overlooks. So we're gonna go find those. We're a lot closer to the clouds now. And Jacob's in the car, so I gotta get back to him. Oh, look at all the lovers signing. Okay, come on, you can take a look at this place with me. Quickly. Just kind of falling forward. Dizzy yet? Now, I'm going to check out a trail described as the Rock Garden Trail. Sounds just up my alley. Dragonfly welcoming us. So right across from the tower, did not expect to find this guy. We've got Bigfoot. I don't know if you can read through the reflections. It says, "Leave no trace. Bigfoot done it for years." It's true. It's true. Turns out Jacob and I are about to check one off the bucket list. Hike to Bald Rock Overlook on the oldest trail in Alabama, established 1933. Okay, well, this looks more like a boardwalk than a trail. But this place is very exciting already. Lots of rocks and the promise. Okay, here we go. Here, Jacob, we can get off the boardwalk. Let's see what's going on down here. Come on, bro. And then we walk out to Bald Rock, and we'll give everybody a view from there. Beautiful place so far, though. I admit, I was a little dubious of the boardwalk. I started on the trail down there. Then I was like, you know what? There's a boardwalk. Let's give it its due, and let's check out the boardwalk. And I must say, there is something really fucking cool about walking to Alabama's highest point in the trees, Ewok style. Look. Native American footsteps. As you walk across this mountain, you will step in their footsteps. They worked, played, laughed, cried, loved, fought, and admired this mountain. Rock shelters near the base of the mountain have revealed archaeological evidence of the presence of early Native American hunters and their families. which translates to the high place. Yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. Jacob is like, dude, you gotta let me off this leash. But unfortunately, that's a $500 fine. Look, I love being in the trees though. Jacob, quit pulling, boss, and that'll solve half your problems, man. And, oh, butterfly. Another butterfly. This is very cool. So you walk through here, follow the butterflies out past Bald Rock, I suppose. Look at that thing. And here we are. Feeling on top of the world. Whoa, that's like straight the fuck down. That's, wow. Welcome to the top of Alabama. Bald Rock. Oh, look, it's titled right there. Yeah, you can walk down there, Jacob, but I don't think I want to with you, bro. That'd make me fucking nervous. All right, come on, I want to go find the rock garden. Okay, I said I wasn't, but I did. Come on, dude. Let's go look at the edge of this thing. Stay tight. Stay tight. Quite the breeze. Back this way. All right. Bald Rock. Mission accomplished. Established. That was established 1933. But the natives have been coming to the high place for a very long time. I think Jacob and I are going to camp here for a bit. We'll see you over at the rock garden or the lake. We might go swimming next. Well, we haven't made it to the rock garden yet, but Jacob was in terrible need of a swim. So Jacob got a swim, and he's probably about to get another swim here from this dock. Maybe out to that one. So there's Cheaha. I think that should be Pulpit Rock, so this is like the back side of it. And there, you can't see from here, perhaps if I walk back, they're building a brand new lodge that looks really well done. Can you maybe see it through the tree line there? Yeah. So it's not open yet. Sorry for the unsteadiness, but I got to keep Jacob on a leash or face a $500 fine. But yeah, so far this place it's really beautiful. That's what it is. And Lord knows there's plenty of rocks, y'all. All right. Come on, Jacob. Look, man, you've even got a little ramp. You can just ramp right in. All right, Jacob and I are gonna get back to some swimming. Just wanted you to see the view from down here. Sorry, dude, leash. And we're gonna make our way back up there and go see what the Rock Garden Trail is all about. So they tell us everywhere that it's just wind and water erosion that did all of this, you know, and so far, everywhere I've seen up here, you know, it looks like that. Big square pieces of stone and, you know, just doesn't look, you know, look at that sucker. Let me stop and zoom in on it. Look at that. That's a big square piece. Let me drive where you can see better. Right? And I'm heading up the mountain now. I'm at the bottom. See, look at this. You know, I just don't see wind and water erosion. You know, maybe you guys do, but you know, I don't. I'm having to do just a quick, you know, through. This is my first trip, get a lay of the land, but every one of these just about deserves a stop and a look at. But let's just wrap it up with this one. Good God. What beauty. All right, we're on our way. It closes at sunset, and we're on our way back up to the top to check out the Rock Garden Trail. See what that's about. Here at Cheaha State Park. And we're starting now. Come on, Jacob. Up above. Being quiet because I think somebody's staying in the cabin. Up above the lake we were just in. We're taking the Rock Garden Trail. All right, we'll keep you updated. Perspective. It's the wind through the trees. A lot of big rocks in the Rock Garden Trail. Oh, Jake, we've got an overlook. Come on, let's go back this way. Come on, stop. All right, come on, be careful. Whoa. Look at this place. There's another overlook down there we're gonna go find. Yeah. Cheaha indeed. It's fucking way up here. All right, bro. There you go. Come on, this way. I know the leash blows. About a $500 fine would blow more. I hear a waterfall, man. Indeed, Rock Garden. Living up to the name, ladies and gents. And let's go find this waterfall, Jacob. All right, come on, man. Shit, that's 6 feet. All right, hold. Look at the broken toe. Oh, this place is beautiful. What do you say, man? Can you scale it? You got it. You got it. You got it. I got it. Whoa. All right, I can't decide where to go first. That's a hell of an overlook right there. Oh, it's back up here. Come here, Jake. And then we'll go back to the waterfall. Here we go. Yeah, look at this one. Look at the weathered tree. Yeah, this is the spot right here. Okay, there's the lake, right? So when I was showing you video a moment ago up at the rocks, watching Jacob. Whoa, this is the spot I was showing you. Cave over there. Yeah, this is, all right, hold up, dude. Hold up, fucking hold up. That's the edge. The high place. I'm gonna pause it here and then we'll pick back up the waterfall. Look at the, oh, we got buzzards. Highly recommend. I'm not sure I'll get to the waterfall with Jacob, but one thing that I think is definitely worth pointing out is we are obviously at the top, right? And wind and water erosion is what caused this. Look at this sheet. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, look at it, the way it's all crumbled and lying on each other. It's just strange. That's all. Take away the trees, and do you see something done by erosive forces? These trees are fucking beautiful, though. Look at them, man. That's like bonsai. Literally up here on the peak. It's gorgeous. Okay, well, we found a bit of the waterfall. So right there, it begins its descent down to the lake, which you just saw. And you know, Jacob one hand, camera in the other, But we will take a look at these beautiful headwaters here. And these pieces of stone that they run over. Oh, here where the water's been flowing, you can really see the quartz content in this rock. Look. Almost looks like a giant petrified tree, doesn't it? And there, Jacob, maybe one more step. Spiderweb begins the immediate descent. There is a trail, a 1 mile trail. Look at that balance right there. Look at that. There is a 1 mile trail that takes you back down to the lake, which obviously we won't be trying today, but we'll be back soon. From here, quickly, you can see the new lodge they're building. So that's going to be the State Park Lodge. I should probably let you see it for a second. And then of course its views are going to be out over the valley. Yeah, it's a great spot. Great spot. Jacob approves. This is his post-dinner workout. All right, we got to stop recording. We'll give you a look at the peaks as we go and do some climbing. Not sure if this is a sign off or not, but either way, I'll go ahead and say a thank you for watching thus far. Look at this cave, man. This little cave, Jacob. Now I realize it's a basic question and perhaps a stupid question, but I'm at the top of the mountain. Where did all this come from? God, look at that big hunk up there. Spiders like crazy. Look at this. A lot of quartz in this piece. So that's like one piece of rock. I mean, I don't think it would pose as many questions if it weren't at the top. These big square hunks. I gotta get back to the car and get Jacob and get out of here. But this to me was a good sign-off spot. Beautiful moss. Because it is the most obvious question about this place. If wind and water, erosive forces did it, what's all this then? So a proper spot for the sign off. We're back at the lake. You saw us up there. It's sunset. The place is closing. There's no one here, so I risked the $500 fine and let Jacob run free for a minute. And this looked like the spot to say thank you for joining us on this day adventure to Mount Cheaha, the high place. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you get the opportunity to come enjoy it for yourself. I'll be back soon and we'll do many more videos. There was so much here. I think a good week in cabin 1 would do the trick. But until then, I'm signing off, and I'm signing off by saying thank you and giving you one last look at this beautiful place below the rock garden we were just scaling. What do you say, Jacob? I don't want him to find a snake. Come on, dude. Shh. Jake. Jacob. He said, fuck it, man. I'm off the leash. There we go. All right, come on, Otter. Let's get in the water here and remind everyone. Hey, Jake, look, there's fish, man. There's so much just life here. It's everywhere. Well, as I call Jacob for one last swim below the rocks before we head back to Tuscaloosa's territory, we'll remind you that our best future requires the truth of our past. Fish are jumping, aren't they, dude? Jacob's going fishing. Bye.